Hi there, Stampers. It's Christine from Christine's Stamping Spot. Thanks for joining me this Monday morning for our Mystery Monday video this week. So this week I'm going to focus on a project using the new Waves of Inspiration stamp set. Now this is an early release product that went on sale March the 1st. And the promotion runs until May the 2nd. It's a sneak peek at this stamp set and coordinating dies, which are these, that will be appearing in our new annual catalog, which will be released at the beginning of May. So we do have a sneak peek opportunity to order this now if you would like. And it does come with a few other pieces, which I just wanted to quickly show you in this promotion. So another piece of the promotion is these beautiful foil sheets. So you get 6 sheets in a package. So there's a silver one, a beautiful sort of aqua one, and a really beautiful blue sort of deep water kind of color, which I just love. So this is also available in the promotion, as well as some beautiful new Rhinestone Waves basic jewels. These are all a little bit different sizes, but they're all gorgeous blues, different shades from darker to some greenish and aqua colors. So very beautiful gems. And there are 168 in the package, which is awesome. And then one of the highlights also is this gorgeous designer series paper. So it's 12 by 12 sheets. I'm just going to quickly show you these patterns. So on this side, you have some beautiful blue wave kind of water images. So you've got this one and this beautiful swirled one. And this has some more of the I think it's more of a soft succulent in here with some of the dark blues and greens, which is gorgeous. And then we have this one, which has some darks and some lights, which is nice. And this beautiful sort of deep sea one. And some more with the greeneries and things. And then on the flip side, very different sort of palette on some. This is more the kind of succulent, lighter greenish tones. This has some of the Calypso Coral in there, some more of the greener aqua colors, and then we have some brighter Calypso Coral, and then some other sort of yellows with coral and some yellows. So some really, really beautiful papers. Now, one thing to remember with this promotion that I wanted to tell you is that the stamp set and dies will be available in the new catalog. However, unfortunately, this designer series paper, the foils, and the gems are only available while supplies last, and they will not be carried over to the new catalog. So if you really love this paper, and the jewels and foils, it's best to order them sooner or later before they're sold out. So I just wanted to mention that. And to today's project, we are going to make this card. This was a card designed by Amy Conders, who's a US demo. And it uses this Wave of Inspiration stamp set and the beautiful papers. So really comes together fairly quickly. So I'm just going to show you how we're going to make this. So we're going to start with a piece of Night of Navy cardstock, and I will post these measurements as well. This is 8.5 by 5.5. So you're going to just fold that in half, and this will form our base. And then we have a piece of that beautiful Waves of the Ocean designer paper. So this is also cut to fit the entire front panel. So 4 1/4 by 5.5. Okay, so that's going to fit the entire front. So you can decide how you'd like this to show, or if you would like to use the reverse side. That's also a good option. So I don't know now. I'm kind of confused which one I should use. Should I do this for something a little bit different, or should I stick to the blues? maybe I will do this side just for something different. So you're going to put adhesive all over and line this up right towards the edge of your base, lining up the corners as best you can, and then pressing that down. Okay, so there is our base. Oh, it's a little bit off up here. But let's see if I can sort of move that up a little bit. Just rushing a little bit for some reason. So let's see if we can line this up a little bit better. Okay, I think that'll be good. Okay, so that will cover our entire base, all right? So then what I did was, on a piece of basic white, I stamped this beautiful wave image. Now this image, this stamp, I'm just going to show you how large it actually is. This is the size of it. It is a massive stamp. It actually uses our largest clear block to mount this on. So if you don't have our largest block, I can't recall just the letter of it right now. F. It's block F. This is our largest block that we have. So that's what you would use to mount that stamp when you stamp it. So clearly I did not use the whole image on here. Very interesting when you actually see how large the stamp is. So what I did is I stamped that in Pacific Point on a piece of basic white, and then I used our rectangle dies, our stitched rectangle dies, to cut it out. And I used, I believe it was this third largest one here. Yeah, it was. To cut that out. Okay, so you're going to cut that out. And then I mounted that on a piece of Pacific Point as well. Okay, so we're going to stick that down. And it'll leave just a little bit of a Pacific Point border around there. And I have to confess, I don't really use Pacific Point a lot, but we have some beautiful sort of ocean and water sets at the moment. So I think I'm going to probably start using it a little more often. Okay, so also what I wanted to stamp on here was a few birds, like on our sample, some of our little seagulls. And I'm going to stamp those in Pacific Point as well. You could do them in Night of Navy if you wanted, but I'll just kind of add some random ones up here. 3 should do it. All right, so then before I attach this on our base, I'm going to add a little bit of vellum and a little bit of that foil paper that I showed you. So I have a piece of vellum here. I believe this is 5.5 by about 1. I will post the measurements, but I will let you know it's 1.25 by 5.5. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive along probably the bottom edge, because then I'm going to add our blue foil down at the bottom. So where is my silicone mat? Excuse my reach. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little edge of this down here on one side, and we won't see this adhesive because our foil will cover it. So I'm going to put it about here, I think. Okay. And then our blue foil. Now, you'll notice, did I put that down far enough? Yes, I did. That I have run this through an embossing folder. Do you see those checks there? So this folder is from the Checks and Dots embossing folder. So these are meant for our small die cutting machine, which is on sale, 20% off, by the way, this month if you're interested. So these will fit through the small, I want to say Big Shot, the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, or the large one. So this is the checkered one that I used, and then we have this really fun polka dot one as well. So you get 2 in the package. Okay, So we're going to attach this blue foil, which is just beautiful. I just love how rich it is. It's so gorgeous. And we're going to line that up right on the bottom edge. Now you don't have to, so maybe I won't this time. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of a border just for fun. And we'll put that there. Okay, so it's covering the vellum, and we've got a little bit of that beautiful DSP showing at the bottom. Okay, so then I will add this on top, but I'm going to add it with some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. I think we're going to raise this up a little bit. So we will put a few of these on everywhere, just to give it a little bit of stability. I'll put a few extra on here. Okay. All right, so now we will put this maybe a little bit to the left, and I want to kind of cover a little bit of this foil as well. So what's nice is we've got these lines on here, which will certainly help with our placement. So I think I will put it about here. Oops, it's upside down. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I saw that. You guys would have been yelling, turn it over. Okay, so let's just put this towards the left because I do still want to add a greeting. Okay, so just give that a little press. So you can see the different colors there as they pop. That's really neat. Okay, and then there are some really nice greetings in this stamp set. We've got happy birthday, our friendship is a thing of beauty. I love this little pelican dude. You're so totally awesome, and your strength is an inspiration. So I did use your strength as an inspiration there, but for this one, I'm going to use your totally awesome. I'm going to send this to a girlfriend of mine, and I think this would be just an appropriate greeting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a dimensional underneath this side so that this won't be sort of sitting on crooked when I put it on, and this will just lift this up enough so it's in line with this layer. So I will just put, I probably only need one actually. It's such a small, this I also ran through with my rectangle dies. So I don't want to cover up all of that wave. I think I'll just put it like that. Oh, and I forgot to put adhesive over here. Well, that's not very smart, is it? All right, let's put some adhesive on that end so that doesn't flop around. Okay. So I'll put it kind of like this. All right. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is add some of those gorgeous, gorgeous gems. So let's grab those, and I'll show them to you a little up close if you can see those beautiful colors. I don't know if those come through on the camera, but some beautiful dark blues and lighter, and some greens and aquas. So beautiful sort of watercolors in there. I just love these. I'm really sad they're not going to go in the large catalog, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so let's put a large dark one there just to kind of bring out this dark blue a little bit more. And they're in different sizes, right? So you can play with the sizes. I'm going to put a large, a medium, and a small on here, like so. And that will be your card. So really fun stamp set to play with. There are some great ideas on Pinterest and different Facebook pages. And this is also, I just kind of love this layout too. The strength of the water, the strength of the greeting. I think it's all really great. Okay, so I do have my host code here this week if you're interested in ordering any of these products. So March host code HNXA7ZGS, and you're welcome to use that at checkout on my website at christineludwig.stampinup.net. You can also follow me, Facebook, Pinterest, and my new YouTube channel at Christine Stamping Spot. And I'd love it if you would subscribe to my new channel as well. There's some other videos on there and some different techniques which you might find interesting. And also my Facebook page. There's also new information about promotions and different things showing up on there all the time as well. So I hope you enjoyed that project, and we will see you again next time. Have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.